Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hour 1 Metro Last Light. During Hour 1, I'll be playing an hour of Metro Last Light, and then I'll be talking about what I thought about that first hour afterwards. This is a game I've never played before. It's new to me. It's not new to most of you probably out there. It's a little bit on the older side. I always meant to play this, but I feel that most games you kind of know if you're going to like it or not within the first hour or not. There are obviously some rare exceptions out there that I've liked more after I've gotten a couple hours in, but generally you figure out some mechanics by then, the plot's kind of kicked in, so that you have some hook. And what's the rule about books? The rule about books is that if it doesn't hook you in the first page or two or something, I think it's supposed to be the first paragraph, you're probably not going to finish it. So, let's see how Metro Last Light does. Let's get going.
Well, I used to live nearby. Before the war,
I wish I had camera control right now. That'd be kind of cool.
I was on the train when it happened. I tried calling my family, but couldn't get through.
I like the old tea kettle.
What the?
A little touch.
What happened?
Okay, I got control now.
Shit! Shit!
What's going on, guys?
Here?
A lot of nothing. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Ooh. Oh, come on, I know what's going on. Don't make me kill the last one. Wow. He's not walking away from that, damn. Am I the main character right now? A little on the hands doesn't look bad, it's a little... Oh, come on!
Khan, I told you to get out!
Some
This is a
camera
classified
control during
place.
these
You
cutscenes
shouldn't
would be
even
kind of
be
nice.
here.
It's a really cool
I'll
looking
take you to
world.
Colonel
I
Miller.
just
Follow me, Arthur.
can't get a chance to look at
Get
it.
ready, Artyom. I'll be waiting at the exit.
Move it, you windbag.
That's...
I knew a
Yeah, I'm
smoker
guessing this is my
once.
room.
During the last year of his life, he had to eat, drink, and breathe through a tiny hole in his throat.
Okay. Huh. See what I got. Okay. That's cool. If your hand popped out, that'd be kind of cool, but you can touch it. Oh, that's cool. Reference to the game or the book. Wow.
We found this place a while ago, but I still can't get used to it.
Whatever.
Hello, Artyom. Welcome to the armory. I hear you're a ranger now, huh? We must get a drink sometime to celebrate. For now, let's get you equipped. So, first things first. You're going to need a gas mask. Rangers usually carry up to 3 weapons, Artyom, and the choice of those is completely up to you.
Take the AK.
Good
so I like
choice.
AKs.
The Kalash is the workhorse of the Ranger arsenal.
That's a cool looking shotgun. That's
Shotguns
one of the
are
cooler
always good for
post-apocalypse
stopping
shotguns
power
I've seen
at
in a
close
long
range.
time.
Just
And
don't go trying to snipe with one.
looks like an SMG, a shotgun. I'm sure the revolver is stupid powerful. Oh, let's test this out.
Hey Artyom, put on the show for
Okay.
me, huh? Try out the rest of the weapons you chose.
Let's test the AK.
Try shooting for the center of the regular dummy's chest. Good shot! Now, armor dummy. Notice the difference? It's going to take more bullets to penetrate the armor. Look for sparks.
Shotgun. Not that hit.
those are the basics. You can keep practicing if you want, or head on up to Miller's briefing.
Go with the AK, I guess.
Did you hear the order? You're not to disclose the fact
That's a
that
knife.
D6 has been found to anyone in the metro. The colonel says someone
We're gonna get irradiated here for damn sure.
crawling with Drimmer.
No way, the base is clear. At least the part we're in.
Gotta admit, the soup in the bowl almost was kind of
Yesterday, the
appetizing.
commander and I checked the
Soup on the
doors.
table, not so much, but I wish I spoke some Russian right now.
All right, let's go.
Fun to read.
The tombs of ancient kings were filled with whatever they might be. Weapons, chariots. They'd sacrifice their wives and slaves to serve their lords even in death.
Okay.
Reminds me of this bunker.
Cut that shit out.
Come on.
The things in D6 are like what the Conqueror took with him beyond the grave. Gold steel, and wild steeds, and treasures untold. Of course, the Tomb Raiders would always die horribly, killed by demons or ghosts, or their own greed.
Khan,
We're
will you
tad
shut up or
suspicious, ain't we?
what?
I wish I could move. Such a friend the camera.
I heard that Lesnitsky did something.
Who the fuck
What
built
happened?
an elevator like this? Like, this is a real thing in the world? These weird spiral trams? Okay, I kind of feel like I'm missing some story from the first game. Not much. I get this metro and shit sucks on the surface, and that I guess these are the good guys as subjective
Grumman,
answers.
take these
that
guys to
possibly
Miller.
is.
They've been summoned.
But I don't know. Like, what the fuck was that monster thing in the opening?
Artyom, go with Khan to the gardens and locate the Dark One. I'll send a sniper along. My best. Anna,
Yes, sir.
Get out of here. Huh. Side stuff, I'll check.
Come on, Rabbit. Would you let those things into the metro? Let them crawl into our brains so they could use us like animals. Maybe we
actually
could
like
mate
her
with them,
character model
so
a
the
lot.
children
It's-
could live on the surface and feed off the radiation.
Definitely a girl still, but still
You don't
military
shake
badass, which
hands
is
with
kind
the
of
devil.
nice. And I gotta admit, the boots, for some weird reason, I just think are cool. Like, some of those post-apocalyptic shoes I think I've ever seen in a video game. There we go, flashlight. Touch it for me. Right?
Great. You did fine after all.
I may have turned off the hints about
All
controls.
clear. Move
I
out.
turned off hints. Thought those were like annoying things. Loading sequences. Oh, that's.
All right. The map.
See that shadow? That's impressive.
Ahead.
Oh, that shadow. Ooh.
Move.
Nice
I'm
shadow.
following.
Oh.
Surface. Put your mask on.
Gas mask? Cool. Huh. Nifty.
With looking at my ass, it's way out of your reach, Rabbit.
Game software, I'll give it that. Oh, it's water droplets.
Give me a hand here.
Some kind of movement. Get ready. On the right. I'm working on them. Those aren't Dark. They're watchmen.
Ah, crap. Alright. Yeah, it's a little buggy. Fuck.
That helm was bad luck. Get ready for more. Another 3. Let's do it.
Don't like skittering sounds anymore.
I think I see it. about 30 meters from your position. 2 o'clock. There it is. Looks small, but it's definitely a dark one. What's keeping you? Come on!
I don't get killed by those giant roach things. Okay. Okay, so it's obviously invincible. Kinda cute. Nope, I take it back. That's some horrifying Cthulhian bullshit. Lovecraftian bullshit? Trippy. Alright. Alright. Fuck?
Still warm. Guten Morgen.
I'm guessing Nazis?
Please, please, I'll talk. I'll talk, but away from the other side. They'll kill me if they hear. Okay?
Take this one to the second unit. Usually, Reich does not interfere with the Order's business. But here, we have you, the Reds, and the Freak, all caught in the same net. I do not like it. So talk, or take a bullet to the brain.
Get the officer!
That's cool. Wish I could have done more with it. But... Yeah! Breech leather jackets.
Here. You keep the knife. Keep it. So, you are with the Spartan Order? I'm from the Red Line. Our superiors are not on the best of terms, huh? But I say fuck that. Oh, fuck that. The Grunts stick together, huh? The fuck? Sweet mother of God, I heard rumors of a concentration camp here, but to see it with my own eyes. Бляха-муха.
Fuck.
There's a tunnel on the other side.
That guy's eyes are glowing.
Okay, I lead,
They
you
were a
follow.
second ago.
Now keep it quiet, or they'll guess everyone. Let's move. Stay out of the light and stick to the shadows.
Oh, that's a
They
pretty
are your
shadow
best
effect.
friend.
Oh. That's nice lighting.
It's efficient and elegant. You hear that?
Lucky. I was afraid you'd squeal.
Hey, do you hear me? Look, there is a lever. It releases the ladder. If you pull it, you ain't gonna do.
I wish I could see more of this
Unscrew the
environment.
light bulb.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that?
Alright, light bulb.
What do you
Glowing mushrooms.
Not on your mind? I don't know. Just looked at him and somehow saw my son. And that trader from Hansa kept pestering me to sell the creature. Said that there were ways to shoot it, that he'd pay good money, so I just...
Show me the bullets.
Sure, look. I'm ready to share. It's too much for me alone. Just don't tell the Oberscharführer. I got 200 bullets out of it.
I'll take half.
Well, why are you walking around here?
It's just that our shift has ended.
Then you have no further business here. Off to the barracks with you.
Yes, Herr Oberscharführer.
Kinda feel bad for him now. Nazis are Nazis, but some of these people are just normal people that got stuck in this Nazi regime, I guess? It's probably the same. And I feel less bad now. Instantaneously back to want to kill the Nazis.
You take the lower route, I'll take the top and cover you.
Wish I'd be able to save those people back there.
One down.
What?
Well, shit, why didn't you say so? Found it?
Not the most observant guards ever. I'm gonna go with the knife now. I should probably can stealth kill them. Real. Alright, how do I...
What?
Go down. Your headlamp, man. Oh, cool! I did get him out of there. Cool. Oh, fuck!
Security, make way!
Have located a real treasure trove. Legendary D6 bunker complex. Huge storage facility filled with supplies. There is medicine and enough canned food to sustain the Reich for 100 years. And enough weapons for us to wipe the freaks and genetically impure from the face of the earth. But D6 has been seized and occupied by Sparta. Corrupt Hansa and the greedy Reds are also best. What do you want? A jailbreak! Two prisoners have murdered the guards and escaped! What the hell are you doing here then? Go get them!
Kind of home free-ish.
Hurry, Artyom!
Alright, so shooting's not... Yeah, fighting an entire Nazi base probably a really bad idea.
Guns up, you... Hold on, Artyom,
Can I take his gun, please?
After them now! Catch them!
Yes, that's brilliant, they're opening the gate!
See them! There they are! Stop them!
Shit! Dead end. Hold on!
This is a bad idea. Oof.
End of the line, huh? Right!
Alright, he always goes first.
Okay. Wait here while I look around. Shit! Hey!
Yeah, it's not good.
Real fucking ninja. Let's take him to the guard post.
This is damn good tea. Real stuff from exhibition. Glad that station got their shit together. After years without tea.
What?
Someone see me? It.
Still, should go and check. Something definitely.
Oh, who the? Someone's got some decent hardware.
Casualties are mounting! Good coming on that guy! Destroy the coming! Fire at will if enemy found! Forward!
That's probably why I had such a good chance against you. I had range on myself.
Eh? What?
I surrender, you hear? I surrender! Let the bigwigs duke it out! I've had enough!
Okay. Guess that's an option. Kind of glad he didn't make me fight him. That's good. Oh, spiders. Ugh.
Pavel's almost certainly going to hang. Who knows? What would have happened to me?
Alright,
had he not
that
released
is 1 hour.
Red.
Obviously, 1 hour's up. You heard the alarm go off. That was indeed 1 hour. So, thoughts after a first hour. I kind of wish I'd played the first one. Part of my motivation to grab this was it was dirt cheap at local game store, and I picked it up because I'd heard some really good things about it. I feel like I'm missing a couple things. Maybe the game fills them on more as I go along. Maybe they don't. I remember seeing a bunch of reviews way back in the day that talked about how it was a good jumping in point. It might be. Like I said, I feel like I'm missing something a couple times that's kind of important to some part of the game, and that bothers me some. On top of that, if this is an improvement on the old game, I'm not sure I ever want to play the old game. Like, the mechanics are good. They're a little wonky. Like, you may have seen I was having a bit of an issue with aiming, and I was playing around with the sensitivity a bunch. I may have cut that out, I may not have. I don't know as I'm talking about it right now. I could never quite hone in exactly where I wanted my sensitivity for aiming to be, and that was partially because it seemed a little off constantly, if that makes any sense. Some of the guns, at least some of the ones I've tried out, or I've gotten to so far at least, lack weight when you fire, if that makes sense. The shotgun feels great. The big rotary shotgun at the beginning, that thing feels fantastic. So did the AK, for that matter, as did the rifle. And maybe it's supposed with the little crappy SMG thing I was tooling around with at the end there. It just plays light, and maybe that's just a design intent where it's supposed to be a crappy SMG, and that's neat how SMGs work. That being said, though, it kind of had some fun stuff going for it. The reload animation was friggin' cool on it. I love when games have cool reload animations like that, and I'm a sucker for action games with stealth elements, or stealth games with action elements. Like, I think I mentioned Far Cry 3 at one point. This one's combat system is very much like that, where you're it seems like you're stealthing around until you can't anymore. In some circumstances, you just can't. I'm assuming I'll go back to the surface at some point. I'm guessing that's very much stealth is no longer an option. Just book it from point A to point B to point C, or the giant murder griffin thing we saw earlier when I got to the crater will come for you. I keep picking up these little I picked up like 2 or 3 of them, these dossier things. I hadn't read them yet. I wish there was something that told me what the hell I'm fighting with some freak. I get that I'm fighting the Reach Nazis and stuff like that, but some of the mutants up above, I'm not sure what's dangerous to me and what's not. Like, there was those giant, you saw me avoiding them, the giant bug things that I thought were gonna mess me up or poison me or something if I got near them, and apparently there's set dressing. I admit I'm kind of playing this the way I'd play like Fallout or something, where I assume initially everything wants to murder me until it's proven it doesn't, which, generally speaking, it does at the end of the day. You saw the graphics. I gotta admit, for a game that I think's 2-3 years old now, the game looks great, and it's got a great atmosphere to it. It's a little creepy. You feel like you're in a subway tunnel. It's wonderfully linear, and it's weird coming from me because I love games like Far Cry 3 and Assassin's Creed to a lesser extent, but like Killzone Shadowfall that had the big open maps to tool around in. I gotta admit, playing something kind of this, you're going that away, keep going, and here's a room to play in. It's kind of nice. Maybe there's some choice. Like, I think I could have killed that guy, or I chose to knock him out at that scene where he surrendered. If that's choices, that's kind of cool. I'll be curious how those pay off later in the game. The fact that I punched him seemed a little bit extreme if he was surrendering. Like, maybe he should have laid down on the ground. I don't know, or that's just part of the game. It's fun, though. I'm having a lot of fun. Looking forward to playing more of it. Let's see what else there's to say about it. I may have picked the wrong difficulty. I gotta admit, the beginning level, despite one death, that was my own stupidity of not quite knowing what I was doing in the opening area. It's a little easy. At least so far it's a little easy, and I like to think that games get harder as the game progresses, and if this is kind of entry-level difficulty, I'm not sure end-game difficulty will feel rewarding enough, if that makes any sense. I also, there's a bunch of survival, kind of horror elements to this game. I have not encountered those yet. I'm assuming ammo gets really scarce, and for that matter, ammo has already been kind of scarce. I think I only at most ever had 30 shots of that stupid SMG thing I had, and it wasn't super accurate, as you saw. That may have been me, that may have been the gun, but I'm curious exactly if I'll find myself in circumstances where it's like, well, crap, I have no ammo or anything. The soundscape is great, it's fitting. Like I said, wonderfully creepy. I'm kind of surprised in a game that's more, it seems to be about brutal takedowns and murdering people in tunnels, how much I'm liking the characters, if that makes any sense. Pavel, who we met at the Nazi concentration camp, wow, that's the sentence. I kind of like him. He's a fun dude. Like, he's a little goofy and shit, but I'm looking forward to more of what he might bring to the game. Like, the sniper chick, I hope she comes back as well. She seemed interesting. Like, on the same note, there's some interesting details going on. Like, the setting feels post-apocalyptic in a way I'm not used to. Like, this is a survivor's story. Like, this is how people survive after shit hits the fan. Like, it's not emerging from the caves to repopulate mankind like a Fallout or even like a Last of Us kind of game. This is the shit is still happening around us. It's still terrible on the surface. Like they mentioned, radiation hardened. If you can cook water with it and stuff like that. Which, again, not totally sure if that's a thing, but if it is, I have to be more afraid of radiation. That's stupid of me. Because I'm constantly encountering radiation in my daily life. Yeah. Anyways, sidetracked. It's interesting because, like, obviously it's people warring for space or something like that, as I understand it. Like, I'm guessing they mentioned Nazis, communists, and whatever my guys are, and I'm guessing I'm probably kind of a neutral, democratic or not totally evil fascist organization. Like, the military guy told me to go kill people. He definitely seems to be in more control than you would normally think of a military guy, but also we do seem to be surviving in a tunnel underneath Russia. Speaking of Russia, I like the accents. I sometimes find games that play with accents to be a little annoying. I love Russian accents, and I love the fact they've had a variety of Russian accents. It hasn't been one accent the entire game. It's fun. It's neat. I also like the fact that the Nazis spoke occasional German. That's a fun little throw in there. I'm hoping there's more. I wish I spoke some Russian, at least could read some Russian, because I keep seeing signs and stuff in Russian that I'm sure don't mean anything, but it'd be kind of fun to be able to read them. I wish there was some subtitle that popped across the bottom that said what it was. Minor gripe and probably a design choice that if it was doing it, I'd be saying, God, how annoying is this? But I like the fact it's Russian. Like, this isn't America. This is Russia, a country that, when interviewed by people from The Daily Show, someone said the Russian motto is "Don't be a pussy." So, yeah, it kind of makes sense. We have Adiams, who I'm playing as, who, as best I can tell, is recent military and has some connection with some weird mutant creatures, and he's just kind of rolling with it, if that makes any sense. Like, life is horrible, and he's just kind of happy he keeps on surviving. So, on that note, hope you enjoyed this presentation of the Hour 1. Hope I'll do a couple more of these in the future. Let me know if you like it. Alright, back to the game.